Hi everybody, it's Kathy. How's everybody doing today? It's a wet one here. It's in the 40s, which temperature isn't bad. It started raining a couple of hours ago, and it's been fairly steady since then. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting everything you need to get done for your holidays. I got a lot to do yet. One day at a time. You know. Today we're going to do I have rotisserie chicken. And I'm going to take the rotisserie chicken, what's left of it. I bought it yesterday at Sam's. They're very inexpensive and I find them quite good. Every time I go there I get one. I'm going to take and make an chicken Alfredo with peas. So I'm going to use just 1 cup of rice. Let me spray this first. First thing you should always do when you're cooking is think about whether you need to spray something, right? Okay. Alright, makes it much easier to clean that way if you have to. And most of the time you do. This is a Hamilton Beach crock pot. It's 1,000,000 years old. It's the first and only one I've ever had. And it works. But I've done things like left it on the back burner of the stove and had the front burner on. And it didn't burn anything per se, but it ruined the front leg on the casing of the crock pot. So, but like I said, it's still working. And there are times when I use it a lot, and other times when a long time goes by before I use it. So I'm going to put in 1 cup of rice. And I'm going to put in vegetable broth. We don't buy anything but vegetable broth here because of the vegetarian situation. And I would rather have this than nothing at all, or something that I couldn't use for everybody. Tracy obviously will not be eating this because it has chicken in it. Okay, now what you do with the lid to the broth? I don't know. Alright, we're going to pour. I don't even know if we're going to use all of it because I probably won't. I'll use 3, just short of, a little more than half, I should be saying. And I'm going to chop up my rotisserie chicken a little bit smaller. And put that in. What's everybody have for Christmas dinner? For years, we always had turkey. Years. We've never had prime rib. It's just out there price-wise. And when you're used to having something, it's kind of, then it becomes traditional. But I don't know what we'll do this year. Since my son and I will eat the turkey, but if I buy a turkey, we'll be the only 2 eating it. And Brady will have it. I want to make these fairly small, kind of like bite size. I'm using white meat because I prefer it. And this will be just my husband and myself will eat if he eats any of this. You never know. From one day to the next. My son will probably come down on Wednesday or Thursday this week. And I will package it up for him, whatever's left over, and he'll take it home to Albany. And he'll eat it. He's good about liking things. Okay. Now I got my chicken in there. Onion powder. Some garlic. These are just, these particular ones happen to be Walmart brand. There's the lid. I knew you couldn't get away from me. And parsley. And it's that same container. There's a few of them I think I've showed you before that were sitting on top of the toaster oven, and it was just warm enough that they rounded off the bottom, so now they have to sit upside down. And I'm going to use Bertolli's Alfredo sauce. This is a 15-ounce jar. I'm not sure how much I'm going to end up using. Let's see if I can find my trusty rubber mat that helps you to open up jars. Well, where is it? Not there. And I don't see it there either. Well, you know what that means. I gotta go back to the old-fashioned way. There we go. Thank you, butter knife. And now we're going to put our Alfredo sauce on top. Well, maybe I'll put the peas on top first. And then cover with the Alfredo. What am I using here? Probably half a cup. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to put my Alfredo. And I'm not going to stir it right away. I'm going to wait until I get it started and the rice starts to cook. And then when I need to move the rice around, I'll stir everything in, of course. And that's that. That was simple. And it was all, it was rotisserie chicken, That I didn't measure. It's probably half a pound. Maybe a third of the Alfredo sauce, a cup, 3/4 of a cup of peas, 1 cup of rice, and about a little more than a half a cup of vegetable broth. Now this won't even take long, but what I'll do is I'll put it on high for an hour and then just turn it down to low, because the only thing that needs to cook is the rice. Put some salt and pepper. My coffee. Our house phones stopped working. Why? I don't know. They light up. You know, the calls come in because you can see them over the television. But, you know, they don't ring. And they have no dial tone. So we've tried... Oh, excuse me, that was the pepper. We've tried tracing back through everything and finding out what the problem is, and hasn't happened. They're very old, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to replace them or not. I probably should, but all I get on them are spam and robocalls, mostly. Once in a while, my daughter will call on the landline. But pretty much everybody else calls on the cell phones. And it's been that way, you know, for years. So it's kind of a... I don't know if I want to spend the money on getting another set of them. Not that they're that expensive, they're not. But I don't know if I want to bother. Or just let it go the way it is. There are places that I would have to change my, you know, information with, because they have the landline and they don't have my cell phone. So we'll have to talk it over and decide what we're going to do. Like the pharmacy, when they call you for your prescriptions, but they also text me too. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. What do you think about that? Do you have landlines still, or are you just using cell phones? Yeah. Well, I guess that's going to be it for today. I'm going to, like I said, it's a rainy, dreary day. It's not terribly cold, as you can see. I'm not bundled up inside the house. But I don't know. I think I heard it was going to be okay tomorrow, and then Wednesday it was going to be raining even harder than this. Beats the snow, but I got to get myself out there and get finished up and do what I need to do for the holiday, and I'm sure everybody else does too. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel tremendously, and it's just starting to build. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and share. Thank you again. Have a great day. And I'll let you know how this turns out. I'm trying to think if there was anything I was going to report to you on the last time I was on. But everything was okay. Okay. All right, thanks. You take care now. Bye.